everyone, this is Heather with HeatherBCo. I wanted to walk through last week. It was the first full week of 2021. I used the Fond Memories kit from the Simply Gilded box. This was the November box. And I just kind of wanted to go through and show you my plans did change a little bit. Actually, my plans changed even more for this current week that we're in. So let me just go ahead and get started. So my sidebar is pretty much what it was whenever I did the plan with me. On Monday, I did mark down it was my brother's birthday. This little girl's from Glam Planner. My work situation, I did end up having to babysit my little grandbaby. She was not feeling well that day, and I ended up taking her to the doctor at 9:30 that morning. So I wanted to go ahead and mark that down. On Tuesday, we have the full box here. I had a bill due work situation. I had an appointment to get the windows tinted on my car. We didn't do a whole lot that evening, so I just kind of used this little half scallop and bow right here for some deco. And then we did end up watching The Lion King, the live version, that night. It was on TV. We had never seen it before, so we were kind of excited to go ahead and watch that. On Wednesday, of course, I had a bill due, my work situation. Again, here's my full box from the kit. And I ended up watching Schitt's Creek while I was working that day. So I went ahead and marked that down. That script is from my shop. I use this little swirl that, again, is from my shop. And then I use this box, the little mad emoji. I don't know if this is Coffee Monsters Co. I think it's Once More with Love. But I ended up using that to go ahead and mark the craziness that happened at the Capitol that afternoon when all hell broke loose. On, I almost said Monday. On Thursday, it was cold and windy that morning, so I just went ahead and marked that down. I knew I didn't have a whole lot going on for the rest of the day, so just some deco. The little girls from Fox and Pip. I ended up having to go to Ruston. I brought my daughter up there. She had to get some transcripts and things to go ahead and finalize her application for dental hygiene school. So we ended up, it was a full day thing because it's like 3.5 hours one way to get up there. So we did that. We had lunch while we were up there, and then so it was pretty much all day. I did get a little bit of work done that morning and that evening, like before I left and when I got back. But my grandbaby slept with me that night, and this is an accurate situation of that. My husband left to go hunting that day, and then, of course, my full box. On Friday, I cuddled with Levi that morning. His mom does not work on Friday, so she ended up picking him up a little later than usual. So we just kind of laid in bed and cuddled. Here's my full box from the kit, my work situation. My husband was still hunting. We ended up having Gabe's for lunch, which is a local place here in town that is delicious. We watched Finding Nemo, and then I ended up having just kind of a relaxing bath that night. On Saturday, my husband was still hunting. Here's a full box from the kit. My husband was still hunting. I did clean house. We ended up having some family time. He actually ended up coming home on Saturday, so we ended up having some family time. And then on Sunday's kind of where things changed. So I did wake up and do some laundry, and then the rest of the day is like a complete change from what my plans were, because I woke up Sunday morning and realized that a town about 2.5 hours north of us was expecting 3 to 5 inches of snow. So I booked a room. I went, my husband was still sleeping. I went and told him that I booked a room. I was going to see the snow. And so we got up, we pretty much got up, packed our stuff, and then we headed to Natchitoches, which is a little town. It is the town that Steel Magnolias, the movie Steel Magnolias with Dolly Parton and Sally Field, was filmed in. So that's kind of their claim to fame. It's actually a really cute little town. I love it up there. We stayed at a bed and breakfast. We ended up eating Maglio's on the river for dinner that night, which was delicious. And then we walked back because our room was just like 2 blocks from the restaurant. So we ended up walking back to our room, and we walked in the snow, and it was just beautiful to watch. I live in Louisiana, in South Louisiana. It does not snow here hardly ever. We do get snow every once in a while, but every once in a while is like every 5 to 10 years. So I just really wanted to go see the snow, and it was just beautiful. The next morning when I woke up and everything was covered in white, it was so pretty. I wouldn't want to live where it snows all the time. You know, I'm not really used to that, but for an overnight trip, it was really fun. So this little scene right here is, I believe, from the Coffee Monsters Co., but it might be Once More with Love. I'm not 100% sure. Sometimes their things are very similar to each other, so I'm not 100% sure which one this is from. But anyway, there's my full box, and then of course I put my trash out on Sunday night. So that was the week. Not a whole lot of changes, but Sunday was a completely different thing than I thought it was going to be even when I woke up that morning. So here's your wiggles, and yeah, that was my week for last week. I have a lot more changes that happen in this current week that we're in, but I'll go ahead and film that once the week is over. So I appreciate you watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.